this one called? Okay, make sure we're in the middle of it. There we go.
Okay, close.
This is Patreon.
Raison d'etre. Probably shouldn't have worn black. But I just felt like it today, you know? I just wanted to let go.
Alright. So this is...
Don't be bound by bright colours. Sorry.
I can't be bound. Well, I'm certainly never bound by bright colors.
No, you really aren't.
Alright, so this is Patreon video take 1. Hi everybody.
Hey everyone.
Here we are saying hello. Oh, we had more to say than that.
Yeah. Are you looking at the red light?
Yeah.
I wasn't initially, but I am now.
Ooh. We're getting used to the camera.
Mm-hmm.
We have been more used to microphones,
Mm-hmm.
but cameras are new. So, we just wanted to come say hello and say, first of all, thank you for being patrons, for being a part of
Yes.
Lead Stories community.
Amazing.
Honestly, the things that we've been able to do, even just in these short few weeks, months here, have been fantastic. We're hoping to get some of our own microphones. But that's
You're
because of
stopping
you
us
guys.
from borrowing stuff
Yes.
from people all the time and then not giving it back
They're not giving it back.
in time.
And they're getting phone calls that are like, where's the microphones?
Yeah.
So,
thank you for saving us
thank
from
you for that.
ourselves.
Thank you for saving us from ourselves. We are so excited to continue to put out more and more resources and ideas. In fact, we've got a resource coming up really soon here about women leadership. And
Yes. Yes, we
that
do.
would be a great resource for women who are in leadership and for people who empower those said women, including men. So we're excited about that.
Yeah.
But we wanted to just come and share with you a little bit of our heart for what we're hoping for from Patreon. So this space that you're in right now, Patreon, Lead Stories community, we wanted to make sure that you heard from us what we were hoping for. Now that you're here, we just wanted to say, here's our vision, here's our hopes. It might end up being different than we think, but that's okay. We want to tell you what we're hoping for from the onset. So what would you say, Joe?
When I think of Patreon and all that we can be, a lot of things come to my mind. And I think they all begin with L and C. Or L.
As usual.
My alliterative. Somebody's going to slap me for this one day, but until you do...
Until you do,
I'm
the
gonna keep
alliterations are going to keep coming.
So, I was thinking of a kind of community, and my hope is that it's a learning community, would be one thing. A learning community, a place where each of us can learn from each other. And when I say learning, I don't just mean from Steph and me. You are leaders, women, men of influence in your own fields. We'd love to hear your ideas, your thoughts, and not just us, but you be asking each other questions, sharing your own stories, because there's so much we can learn just from reading one another's stories and connecting like that. So that's one thing. Another thing is that it's a listening community, that for some of us, that Patreon has become a safe space where we can say, look, this is what leadership looks like for right now. So it may be that you ask for prayer requests. It may be that you bat out ideas, and it's a place where you can say, hey, this is what I'm thinking of. Any red flags, any concerns, and as we get to know one another, we'll be able to do that better. But a listening community. I think, again, yes, we are a leading community. So for a win for me would be to hear the things that you're leading as a result of your engagement with Lead Stories and the community as well. But also leading the way in terms of letting people you know who are stepping out into their leadership, who need resources, getting the word out there about Lead Stories. So far, what are we, in 93 countries? Is that
oh my
correct?
goodness, yeah, something like that.
Insane like that.
Crazy.
And all around the States, and that a number of us live in, things like that. But we want this investment to go far. We want your investment to go far. So who are the people you want to recommend Lead Stories to? How can we get the word out there? Would it help you to have more images to put out on social media? Things like that would be great for us to know, so that we can equip and empower you to share what's helped you in your journey of leadership.
Yeah.
Those are the first few things that come to my mind. What about you?
And then finally, the last L, a laughing community.
You are so deep. She's so deep.
Oh, man. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes leadership's really hard, and
Yes, it
you
is.
have to be able to laugh at yourself with other people, laugh at the situations you find yourselves in.
Yeah.
And hopefully we've shown that that's part of what makes
That
us
we have no shame.
carry on. So, yes, no, I totally agree with everything that Joe said, and I just feel that it's an honor for us to be here with all of you, and we wouldn't have imagined this time last year that we'd have this kind of space with all of you, but we're so glad that God
Really
led us
grateful.
to this place, and for us it's really an act of following what God's been leading us to in our lives. So the truth is, we have no idea all of what this might become, but we're really excited to find out, and honestly, you all are the ones who are going to create what comes from this. And so we promise to engage with you on here and to continue to make this a priority, because you're giving an investment, and so we want to give an investment as well.
We want to invest in you. Yeah.
We want to invest in you. We're going to continue to have, for the people who are at the $8 range, we're going to continue to give out the free PDFs every time we have those resources coming out. We're going to continue to do the once a month video podcast for the people who are at that level. And for those of you who are a part of the quarterly coaching, that's going to be a great experience as well. So we understand that everybody has different ways that they can invest, but we promise to keep up our end of the deal to the very best of our ability, and we're so grateful for all of you, and we're so thankful. Thank you for being here.